Listen carefully. The person who will betray you is not a stranger. It is not your enemy. It is someone who smiles at you, someone who knows your secrets, someone you trust. Niccolò Machiavelli recognized this 5 centuries ago. He wrote that men are so simple, so eager to satisfy immediate needs, that anyone who deceives will always find those willing to be deceived. You have been deceived, maybe not today, maybe not this week, but you have trusted the wrong person. You have opened your chest and let a snake inside. This is not your fault, but remaining unaware is a choice. Today, I will reveal 7 patterns only fake friends show. 7 truths that dark psychology uncovers. 7 signals that, once understood, make you untouchable. Watch closely. Your future self will thank you. Number 1. Fake friends celebrate your failures while pretending to comfort you. Watch their eyes when you falter, their tone when you stumble. A true friend feels your pain. A false one feels relief. Machiavelli observed that men are motivated by love or fear, but there is a third, deeper impulse: envy. The fake friend is not against you out of hatred. He envies what you have. Your loss is his secret victory. He may approach with soft words, appearing concerned, yet inside he is celebrating. Dark psychology calls this covert aggression, a mask of sympathy hiding satisfaction at your misfortune. Learn to read subtle cues. A slight curl of the lip, a brief glint in the eyes, a pause before comforting words arrive. These are signs of a traitor. Protection is simple but requires discipline. Stop broadcasting your struggles. Your pain is not public property. Observe who leans in when you falter, who asks too many questions about your missteps. A real friend offers solutions. A fake friend collects ammunition. Machiavelli advised following paths carved by great men. They kept their wounds private, bled in silence, and revealed scars only after they had healed and risen. You must do the same. Keep failures invisible to those who have not earned your trust. Let your setbacks remain secrets. Let your comebacks be loud. The fake friend feeds on weakness. Starve them. Become unreadable. A closed book written only in your language. This is not paranoia. This is power. This is how you begin to be untouchable. Number 2. Fake friends vanish when you need them most and reappear when you are useful. Track the rhythm of their presence. It reveals everything. When you struggle, they are busy. When you rise, they return. This is no accident, it is strategy. Machiavelli understood men gravitate toward power like moths to flame. The fake friend does not value you. They value your position, your connections, what you can provide. Dark psychology calls this transactional attachment. There is no loyalty, only calculation. Think back. Who disappeared during your darkest moments? Who ignored your messages? Now think of your victories, who suddenly had time to celebrate with you. These patterns overlap. This is the behavior of parasites. Protection requires a mental ledger, not for bitterness, but for clarity. Record who shows up in storms, not just in sunlight. Machiavelli wrote that promises belong to the past, broken words to the present. Fake friends promise loyalty when convenient and break it when inconvenient. Flip the dynamic. Be selectively unavailable. When a user returns after months of silence, do not rush to welcome them. Let them wait, let them wonder. Your time is not public property. Your energy is a private vault. Only those who have proven themselves deserve access. Stop rewarding absence. Stop excusing disloyalty. It is not a mistake. It is a message. Read it clearly and respond accordingly. The untouchable do not chase. They observe, remember, and act in silence. Number 3. Fake friends share your secrets while swearing they never would. Your vulnerabilities are currency, and they spend them freely behind your back. They collect your confessions like coins, then trade them for attention, status, or influence. Machiavelli warned that deceivers will always find victims. You became a victim the moment you confused intimacy with trust. Dark psychology calls this information weaponization. The fake friend does not protect your secrets. They use them to control you. They wait for the right moment, speaking when it benefits them, exposing you when it harms you, all while smiling to your face. Protection begins with silence. Not cold silence, but strategic silence. Every word you speak is a seed. Some seeds shelter you, others become weapons. Choose carefully where you plant them. Machiavelli advised that a prince should combine the traits of the fox and the lion. The fox to detect traps, the lion to intimidate enemies. Here, you must become the fox. Recognize that not every attentive ear is a caring heart. Some questions are asked not to understand you but to assess you. Test before you trust. Share only small, harmless pieces of information and watch where they travel. If your words return through channels that should never have known them, you've found a leak. Seal it immediately. The untouchable man speaks with precision. He reveals only what serves his position. Treat your inner world like a fortress, not a marketplace. Your pain is sacred, your fears private, your dreams yours alone until proven otherwise. Guard your tongue. It is the first gate to either destruction or dominion. Number 4. Fake friends subtly undermine your confidence while pretending to support you. This is one of the most dangerous forms of betrayal because it hides behind the mask of care. The fake friend does not attack openly. He plants seeds of doubt disguised as concern. He questions your decisions under the guise of honesty, highlighting flaws wrapped in friendly language. Machiavelli observed that the harm we inflict and the harm we endure are rarely measured on the same scale. Fake friends wound quietly, small cuts you barely notice until you realize they have drained your confidence. Dark psychology calls this covert sabotage, destroying without leaving fingerprints. He tells you he supports your goals but reminds you how hard the path is. He compliments you while inserting subtle poison. You are talented, but you could succeed if only... That word "but" is the blade. Protection requires ruthless mental boundaries. Not every opinion deserves residence in your mind. Machiavelli wrote that the only way to guard against flattery is to make others understand that truth will not offend you. But also, subtle destruction must not go unnoticed. Call it out immediately. Ask why someone emphasizes obstacles instead of possibilities. Watch their reaction. Fake friends will stumble, backtrack, or claim they only meant to help. But you will see the truth in their eyes. The untouchable man builds a fortress of self-belief. He does not allow termites disguised as friends to erode his foundation. Confidence is your kingdom. Protect it. Anyone who consistently leaves you feeling smaller is not your ally. Identify them, distance yourself, reclaim your power. Number 5. Fake friends secretly compete with you while pretending to be on your side. Outwardly, they cheer, but underneath, they race against you. This is a silent war you never agreed to but have been part of all along. The fake friend measures himself by your success and your failures. When you win, he feels diminished. When you lose, he feels elevated. Machiavelli noted that men offend more easily those they love than those they fear. The fake friend constantly offends through hidden rivalry because he assumes you are unaware. Dark psychology calls this covert competition. It operates in shadows. He mimics your actions while pretending originality. He pursues your goals but frames it as coincidence. He wants what you have but lacks the honesty to admit it. Watch for the signs. He asks detailed questions about your plans, then executes them without credit. He dismisses your achievements publicly, studies them privately. His congratulations are hollow. Protection requires starving the competitor of information. Be deliberately vague about ambitions. Machiavelli advised a wise prince to use times of peace to prepare for adversity. Your advantage is unpredictability. Let the fake friend guess, wonder, and lose sleep while you execute silently. Hidden competition is treachery, a war declared without consent. Identify it by observing reactions. If enthusiasm never matches achievement, the mask is slipping. Trust your instincts. The fake friend wants your throne. Do not hand him the map. Guard your vision, execute in silence, and let results speak where words never could. Number 6. Fake friends manipulate your emotions to control your decisions. This is psychological warfare disguised as friendship. The fake friend learns your triggers, what makes you angry, afraid, or guilty, and uses them like a remote control. You become a puppet on strings you cannot see. Machiavelli wrote that a ruler who does not master his city risks being destroyed by it. Your mind is that city. A fake friend who gains access to your emotions will eventually be exposed, but until then, he rules from within. Dark psychology calls this emotional leverage. Anger, guilt, fear, they become tools in his hands. You hand him the tools because you trust him. Protection begins with emotional sovereignty. Master your inner world before anyone else claims the throne. Machiavelli taught that a prince's craft is war. Your war is internal, the battle to control your reactions. Study yourself better than anyone else could. Understand your triggers, and you can choose whether to react or remain in control. The fake friend loses power the moment you become unpredictable. When guilt no longer moves you, their manipulation fails. When anger no longer blinds you, their traps become visible. When fear no longer freezes you, their threats are powerless. Practice emotional detachment in heated moments, not coldness, but awareness. Feel the emotion arise, but do not let it drive you. Observe it like a scientist observing an experiment. Ask who benefits from this reaction. Ask whether the feeling is organic or engineered. The untouchable man responds rather than reacts. There is a vast difference between the two. Reacting is instinct. Responding is strategy. Fake friends count on your instincts, they have mapped them carefully. Destroy that map by becoming someone new. Rebuild your emotional structure. Install mental firewalls. Let no one access your control room without loyalty proven over time. This is not about becoming heartless. It is about becoming unmanipulable. You can feel deeply and still think clearly. You can care genuinely and still protect fiercely. The goal is integration, balance, and mastery over yourself so no one else can hold power over you. The man who commands his emotions commands his destiny. The man commanded by emotions becomes a tool for those who understand this truth. Choose your category wisely. Fake friends already have. Number 7. The seventh thing only fake friends do is turn others against you while keeping their innocence intact. This is the ultimate betrayal, the assassination of your reputation executed with precision and deniability. The fake friend does not confront you directly. That would expose him. Instead, he whispers to others, planting seeds of doubt in minds that once trusted you. He reframes your actions to those who were not present. He tells half-truths that are more damaging than full lies because they cannot be fully disproved. Machiavelli warned that men judge more by what they see than by what they touch, because everyone can observe you, but few can experience you directly. Fake friends exploit this truth. They control what others see of you, curating a version that serves their narrative. Most people prefer simple stories over complex truths, so they believe him. Dark psychology calls this relational aggression, violence without visible wounds, murder without a body. The fake friend positions himself as the concerned observer or victim, while you become the villain in a story you did not write. Every word is designed to create distance between you and those who matter. Protection requires proactive relationship management. Do not wait for poison to spread before administering the antidote. Machiavelli counseled that a prince must be a fox to detect traps and a lion to intimidate enemies. Here you must be both. The fox observes the shadow campaign. The lion confronts it with undeniable presence. Build direct bridges with everyone in your circle. Do not let the fake friend control your relationships. When distance grows between you and someone you value, address it immediately. Approach them directly. Ask open questions. Share your perspective calmly. Let truth be your weapon. The untouchable man cultivates his reputation like a well-tended garden. He shows up consistently. He creates so much direct evidence of his character that whispered lies cannot compete. But understand this: some battles are not worth fighting. Some relationships poisoned by the fake friend are already lost. Not because you failed, but because those people chose comfort over investigation. They preferred the easy story to the hard truth. Let them go. Machiavelli wrote that men ought to be treated well or crushed, because they can avenge themselves for light injuries but cannot recover from serious ones. Do not engage the fake friend with petty confrontations. Either maintain strategic distance or remove him entirely from your sphere. There is no middle position with someone who has chosen to wage a quiet war against you. The untouchable man does not plead to be believed. He does not pursue those who decide to misunderstand him. He stands steady in his truth and allows time to reveal everything. Time is the greatest exposer of deception. The fake friend's mask will fracture eventually. His behavior will repeat with others. His real character will emerge when you are no longer his focus and he looks for a new target. Your role is not to rush his exposure. Your role is to safeguard your life while his world slowly collapses under the weight of his own lies. Remain silent. Remain strong. Remain untouchable. Truth does not require defenders. It only requires time. And time always favors the authentic man. You now carry knowledge that most men never gain. 7 patterns of betrayal. 7 layers of defense. Machiavelli wrote that the wise man acts immediately, while the fool acts only when forced. Do not wait for further pain to teach you what has already been revealed. Act now. Examine your circle. Identify the disguises. Remove the dangers. Guard your energy. Become untouchable. This is your transformation. This is your awakening. No one can return to the past and begin again, but you can start today and create a different ending. If this message resonated deeply with you, leave one phrase in the comments below. Write these words: I trust patterns, not faces. Let it stand as your declaration, your commitment to clarity and strength.